Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eric and I'm the Techy Agent, and today we're going to take a look at the Vivosmart 3 and we're going to put it through real world testing and exercise. So my hands-on review and my thoughts are coming up right after the intro. Now, the Vivosmart series for Garmin has been their best-selling series. Everybody loves a well-rounded fitness tracker, and the new Vivosmart 3 is absolutely no exception. It is a very well-rounded fitness tracker. It is slimmer and lighter than ever before. It is featuring a completely new design both on the outside and internally. And in terms of features, it offers everything that the previous generation Vivosmart HR and HR Plus offer, with the exception of GPS. The Vivosmart HR Plus included GPS, and we don't yet have that in the Vivosmart 3, which makes me think that the Vivosmart 3 will see a Plus version in the future that will include GPS. But as of right now, it does not have that. Battery life on the Vivosmart 3 is going to be a solid 5 days, even with 30 or 40 minutes of exercise every day. And that charge is delivered through a clip-on style charger to the port on the back of the device. And I was very shocked to see rapid charging on this, about 30 to 40 minutes for a complete and full charge. The band is a unibody style band, and it's a very stretchy and flexible material compared to previous generation Vivosmarts. So this band is going to really grip and stick to your wrist a lot better than previous generations. And it really just hugs the wrist in a very comfortable way. It doesn't protrude off of the wrist like previous generation Vivosmarts did. Now, even though this is a unibody design, if your band wears out or tears or breaks, you can replace this with aftermarket bands provided by Garmin. You just simply unscrew the unit from the back of the band and you can pop it in a brand new band and off you go. So I really like that they have kind of a unibody design, but that doesn't mean that you're stuck with a band, and if it wears out, you're screwed. This, you have the replacement options available to you. The band is waterproof, so you can take this with you into the shower, swimming, and water sports, and you don't have to worry about damaging this. It does have an optical heart rate sensor on the back of the device to track your all-day resting heart rate as well as active exercise. The band does feature a raise to wake screen, so it's not always on, but when you raise the watch to see what time it is, it will automatically turn on. You can also double tap it to turn on the screen, and then it does have a touch screen where you swipe through the various menus. Quick overview of the menus that you'll see. The first one is what is called your stress score. And this is basically a kind of heart rate variability that it's assigning to you, giving you a stress score, letting you know how stressed your body is. You'll also get your resting heart rate for the day. You'll also get notifications on your phone, such as call and text alerts, and you can check on those. You'll also get weather information, which includes the current temperature, the high for the day, the low for the day, and a icon that kind of tells you what the forecast is. You'll also get music controls to control your phone's music player. This does not have built-in storage, but you can use it to skip or play or pause tracks on your phone. You'll also get the total distance that you've walked for the day. You'll also get the number of calories that you've burned for the whole day. This is both your resting calories combined with your active exercise calories. You'll get the number of active minutes for the entire week, and you can even specify a goal and have it try to reach a certain goal. You'll get the number of flights of steps you've gone up. You'll also get the number of steps you've taken for the day. You can access a whole nother set of menus by long pressing the screen. It will open up the new menu where you can click the action figure guy to work out, and you can click on various workout profiles, including a walking man, a running man. So that will cover running and walking. And then you also have a generic cardio workout profile that just kind of covers any sort of cardio exercise that you might do, Zumba, for example. Then there is a strength training workout profile, and we'll get into that more here in a little bit. And then you have an other workout profile that just kind of captures any other sorts of workout that you might participate in. Now, noticeably missing, because this does not have GPS, is a workout profile profile for cycling. This does not have built-in GPS, so for cycling, you would want to use the cardio workout profile to basically just capture your heart rate in order to give a rough estimate of your calories burned. Now, this does have many other menus that I won't take the time to go into. It has a built-in stopwatch, it has a do not disturb mode, it has a built-in vibrating alarm, so lots and lots of features. This thing is a fully featured device if you haven't figured that out yet. Now, one of the advertised features specifically for the strength training profile is that it has rep counting. And so I immediately wanted to take this with me into the gym and begin putting it through several different exercises to see if the rep counting was accurate. And it did do rep counting, but I consistently had it short me by about 1 or 2 reps. And I'm going to actually put the camera right on the watch to show you here. It shows 18 reps, but if you actually count out the repetitions that I did during my push-ups, you'll notice here I did actually 20 push-ups, and it takes it about 10 repetitions, 9 or 10 repetitions for it to kind of figure out that you're doing something that is a repetition. And then once it begins to count, it's usually about 1 or 2 off at that point. And then by the time you get to the end of your repetitions, you've been shorted by about 1 or 2 reps. And it's not they don't make it easy for you to adjust your rep count on the fly. So I actually did not prefer to use the strength training workout profile to track my gym exercise. I know that Garmin added that, and I appreciate them trying to kind of innovate in that direction, but it just wasn't working for me. So I used a generic cardio workout profile just to track my heart rate and calories and have that easily visible on my wrist while I actually did strength training workouts. So in terms of tracking your reps, I didn't really feel like the built-in rep counter did a very good job. But in terms of capturing your heart rate data, your calories burned for a gym workout, this does okay. I say okay because it has a built-in optical heart rate sensor on the wrist, and a built-in optical heart rate sensor that is wrist-based is just not going to be as accurate as a chest strap or an armband, and I'm going to prove that here in a second. You'll see here I'm doing some jump ropes. I really escalate my heart rate, and I'm wearing an armband that's paired with the Phoenix 5 on my right arm, and it shows that I have 172 beats per minute, 170 beats per minute immediately after the exercise. The Vivosmart 3, on the other hand, was showing about 100 beats per minute. It was still catching up, and so you're going to have a latency effect if you're wearing the Vivosmart 3 on your wrist and using it for CrossFit, strength training, high-intensity interval training. So it's just going to have some inherent weaknesses. But in terms of steady-state cardio, for jogging, for cycling, or for any other sort of steady-state cardio exercise, the heart rate tracker on this is going to do really, really well. So here's a screenshot of the heart rate data it collected during one of my runs, and you can see that there's not any dropouts. It's consistently holding my heart rate, showing 159 beats per minute average and a max heart rate of 176. And that's about accurate. That's on par with what my typical jog looks like. Now, since this does not have GPS, it uses a built-in accelerometer to measure how many steps you do, and then it kind of estimates your distance based on your steps. So for me, it estimated that I ran 2.24 miles, which is a 8:34 pace per mile, and that was generous. I don't typically run that fast. I run maybe about a 10-minute mile, maybe even an 11-minute mile. So this was way too generous. And on this particular run, I actually ran 1.7 miles, and I was able to know that because I was using my GPS on my other watch. Now, that's actually not a deal breaker because within the app, there is a way to set a custom stride length so you can kind of calibrate the device to your specific stride length and then get a more accurate distance estimate out of it. Now, in terms of being an all-day fitness tracker, this did a fantastic job. It did an accurate job tracking my steps, distance, sleep, calories, my flights of stairs that I've climbed or went up or down, and my active minutes. It agreed with my $800 Phoenix 5X on nearly all of those metrics. So that was really awesome. Also really awesome is that this now includes advanced performance metrics, which include heart rate variability, and your VO2 max estimate. And now you have to exercise about 20 or 30 minutes to get your VO2 max estimate, but you get that and you get a heart rate variability, which shows up as a stress level. So I don't have time to go into those metrics and what they mean if you don't already know what they mean, but including VO2 max estimate and your heart rate variability on this device are pretty fantastic at a $140 bargain price point. So I'm going to put some purchase links in the description below where you can get this for the best price possible. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. My name is Eric, and I'm the Techy Agent. We'll catch you next time.